Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to cure and smoke this ham. This is from one of the pigs we raise here on the farm. We got it butchered at Pleasant Valley in Farmville, Virginia. And so curing and smoking a ham sounds like a daunting task, but I promise you it's super simple. All we're going to do is make a brine. It'll sit in the brine for about 3 or 4 days in the fridge, and then we're going to put it on the smoker. It'll smoke for about 4 hours. You could do it in the oven as well, but I think the smoke definitely adds a whole lot of flavor to it. I will post all the exact amounts of the spices and stuff I use for the brine in the comments below.
It's going to start with water, and this is half of the water that is needed for the brine. Brown sugar, mustard seeds, cracked black pepper, pink curing salt, and kosher salt. Now we're going to stir it up, cook it down until all the salts and sugars have fully dissolved.
So all the sugars and salt have dissolved. So what I'm going to do now is add the second part of the water. I have some ice in here. You want the brine to be fully cooled before you add the ham in it, because you don't want to cook the ham any. All we're trying to do is cure it. So let's add this ice water. We'll let it sit a little while in the fridge to make sure it's fully cooled before we add the ham. All right, our brine is fully cooled. Got my ham right here in a 7-quart crock pot. This works great because the ham easily fits in here. All the brine does has a lid. It also easily fits into the fridge. That's something to consider, because if you get too big of a pot, you can't put it in the fridge. It does need to stay refrigerated while it cures. So that's just something to consider. I'm going to be injecting it. This helps get the cure all the way through the ham. It does also speed up the process. So let's inject it. The rest of the brine in here. Alright guys, it's been 3 days. This ham is fully cured. I took it out of the brine and I wiped off all the extra moisture. I went and got the smoker fired up. We're going to smoke it for about 4 hours. We're going to look for the temperature to be 160 degrees internal. We're going to take it off and let it rest. Sometimes after it rests, I will go ahead and just slice it and serve it hot, and that's incredible. On the other hand, I'll just throw it in the fridge and slice it the next day. This allows me to get good thin slices so you can use it for sandwiches, put it on biscuits. It makes it really good for anything.
Now that our smoker is heated up, we're going to place our ham on the grill. Going to cook it at 225 degrees. We use red oak for this smoke, but you could also use hickory, would be another great option. Just took the ham off the smoker. It's reading just over 160 degrees internal, so that's our goal. It got a beautiful color from the smoke. The total cook time did come out to about 4 hours, but I promise you it's well worth it.
All right, our ham's fully done. As you may notice, I did not put any glaze on it. This ham tastes so good as it is, straight out of the brine and on the smoker, that I don't think it really needs a glaze. If you want a glaze, you can add one. Let's get it sliced up. I'm going to be slicing it against the grain using the meat slicer. See, it has that nice pink all the way through, so we know our cured made it all the way through the piece of meat. That's how ham's supposed to look.
The thickness of the slice is adjustable, but I personally like these thinner slices. Just make sure that you are slicing against the grain, because that's going to allow it to be a good tender bite. I've also used this meat slicer for prime rib or chicken breast to put on sandwiches, so it's good for a lot of things, not only just ham.
All right, I got the ham all sliced up. Do a little taste test. That is how ham is supposed to taste. Just easily can pull it apart. Perfect for biting through on a sandwich. Y'all go give this recipe a try, and if you like what we're doing, subscribe to the channel.